welcome back to the Georgia Farm Monitor. What you're looking at there is the new 2016 Georgia Certified Farm Markets member listing. You can find these at your local GFB County offices, most welcome centers, and your local Chamber of Commerce. And of course, while we are on the subject, we would like to welcome one of our newest markets to the group, Pittman's Market in Lyons, Georgia. They specialize in Vidalia Onions. Speaking of which, welcome everyone to another edition of Meals from the Field. So glad as always to be joined by our home economist specialist, Marcia Crowley. In Vidalia onion season, of course, Marcia got underway April 25th,
exactly
so the
right.
season is officially here. All the things you can do with onions is absolutely amazing. Marcia has been working hard the past couple of weeks trying to come up with some great recipes, and I think you succeeded.
I think I did, with the help of my buddy Cole from
Cole.
Douglas, Georgia.
Cole is a diehard viewer of the
He
show,
loves it.
so and he loves the show. So we got to give a shout out to Cole. Cole, thank you so much for watching. So what do we have today? I know we're doing Vidalia onions, but we're doing recipes using Vidalia onions.
Now,
Okay.
a lot of people may already have this Vidalia onion casserole recipe, but if you don't, it needs to be in your collection.
Right.
So you saute in a quarter of a cup of butter 4 medium Vidalia onions.
Okay.
And that's what we've got here in the pan with like 15 saltine crackers at the bottom. You're going to put half of a can of cream of mushroom soup, and you know we can't cook anything in the South without cream of mushroom soup. So
It's a must-have in
it's
your
a must-have.
in your cabinet.
And then you're going to top that with the remainder of the onions. Then the remainder of the cream of mushroom soup. You could use cream of chicken if you want, but it tends to work better with this. All right, you're going to top that with, let me just get that out of the way. This is a half a cup of milk and 2 eggs. You're going to evenly pour that over the top of this. And this dish is really good for cookouts. It moves well, it's movable.
Right.
All right, you're going to top that with half a cup of cheddar cheese.
Yum.
And the rest of this is like 3 saltine crackers. Okay, and you're going to bake that at 350 for 30 minutes.
350 for 30 minutes, and when it's all done, it kind of comes out and looks like
Looks
this,
like
correct?
that, and I'm telling you, it's really good with burgers, steak, all of that stuff.
Out of that, look at that. Quick and easy to make too, actually.
It's very easy. The hardest part is sauteing onions, and that's not hard at all.
Moving
Moving on. What are Vidalia onions without onion rings?
Absolutely.
The different thing about this recipe is there's no egg in it.
Okay.
You're going to marinate onion slices in buttermilk and your favorite spices, and then you're going to dip it in the flour.
Okay.
All right, you're going to serve that with a spicy ketchup. So that's a cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of grainy mustard, and 2 tablespoons of Sriracha sauce.
Sriracha.
Sriracha.
Sriracha or Sriracha?
It's Sriracha. I'm sorry.
Sriracha.
And you can find that
Raka.
in the Asian section of your grocery store, not with the hot sauce.
All right.
Okay, you serve that with the onions, and last.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, got to say that. You got to try it.
Come back here. I have to try this.
Those onion rings are so good.
Are they? Let me see. Hold on a
They
second.
might be a little
I know I
cold,
look like
but what do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, got to have that.
Have you ever seen me turn down food before?
No, I really haven't. But and the last thing, this is my husband's recipe. He calls them Vita Blue pork chops he's a baseball fan,
Right.
after the pitcher. All right, this is.
Oh, that stuff has a kick to it. I like
yeah.
it. Very good.
Get pork chops with the bone in. I don't know if you can see that. You're going to stuff it with about a tablespoon of Vidalia onions chopped and a tablespoon of blue cheese.
Okay.
And you're going to secure that with toothpicks, obviously, that have been soaked in water so they don't burn.
So you don't burn?
Yep. And you're going to grill these, bake them. Grilled is actually the best. The internal temperature obviously should be about 165 degrees. But these are delicious. Like I said, they're named after Vita Blue, the pitcher from the 70s.
Now
There you have
those,
it.
just looking at those, are those your typical pork chops that you get at a grocery store or a butcher? They are, okay.
And they've been marinating in an white wine, garlic, herb, store-bought marinade.
Right.
Yeah.
The amazing things that you can actually do with Vidalia onions, and I mean, all this stuff goes together. You can have the onion, so it's not an overload of onion. I mean, can you
No.
make it all? Can you have the pork chops? Can you have the onion casserole and the
Absolutely.
onion rings?
You just get a hint of the onion and the blue cheese and the pork chops. It kind of all melts together, and you can always have onion rings, which are great on burgers as well.
You're amazing. You are amazing, I have to say. And folks, as always, you can find all these recipes by logging on to gfb.org/recipes. I tell it to you every month. Marcia does a great job of planning everything out for you and spelling it out. Everything is there for you. So if I can do it, I know you can do it. Marcia, thank you so much.
Again.
As always,
Welcome
good to see
back.
you. And we'll see you next month.